Hello and welcome to episode 3 in the DenScript Uno Kit video tutorial series. In the first video we went over the different parts of the DenScript Uno Kit, and in the second video we wrote our first program known as Blink. Today we're actually going to get some feedback from your DenScript Uno. We're going to use the Blink program that we wrote last time, so if you have not seen that, please check out the last video before doing this. But in this video we're going to use serial communication to get some feedback. Now, serial communication is a very good and easy way to get data between two Arduinos, two DenScripts, but in this case we're going to do it between the DenScript Uno and your computer. Now you might be wondering, what is serial communication? Okay, so imagine that you've got single line of data, okay, well one cable going to one wire, and you've got your DenScript Uno on one side and your computer on the other side, and we want to send information between the two. We're going to use serial communication. What this means is we're going to have a cable between the two, and we're sending loads of ons and offs between the DenScript and the computer. These ons and offs are done so quickly that we can't do them ourselves. The DenScript handles it all for us. But by doing these ons and offs and doing these in a sequence, this will allow the computer to interpret that data and work out what we're trying to say. Now, we're sending this over one cable in one direction and another cable in the other direction. So we have two wires. One of them we call the transmit, or the TXD, or TX, and the other one is called the receiving, or the RXD, or the RX. Now, it sounds a bit confusing, but the transmitter of the DenScript has to be connected to the receiver on the computer, because if we do a transmitter to a transmitter, we're going to get data colliding and we're not going to receive anything. Also, we've got to connect the receiver of the DenScript to the transmitter of the computer. Otherwise, again, we've got receiver and receiver, but nothing's being received. Thankfully, many years ago, some guys are very smart, and they did this all for us in one cable, and it's called the Universal Serial Bus, or the USB cable. So thankfully, when we plug that into our DenScript Uno, we've got all of that stuff sorted for us. However, I should just point out that on all Uno style boards, whether it's DenScript, Arduino or other, the receiving and the transmitting pins, the RX and the TX, are connected to D0 and D1. Now these are the hardware serial pins. Again, sounds a bit confusing, run with me on this. So the hardware serial is built into the DenScript. They are the serial pins. So when we do uploading program, when we upload a new program to the DenScript, that is uploaded over that hardware serial. We can also do something called a software serial. In a software serial, we take two pins that aren't usually RX and TX. They're not really meant to be serial pins, but we can make them serial pins for our program. We're not going to cover that today, we'll cover that in the future. But for now, we're going to take our Blink program, and what we're going to do is, when the LED is on, we're going to get our DenScript to send some data to our computer, just the word on. So we can look on our computer and go, the LED is on. And when the LED is off, we're going to get the DenScript, we're going to guess it, to send to the computer the word off. So we can go, the LED's off. Let's go have a look and see how we do that. Okay, so here we are back at the sketch that we did last time for Blink. As you can see again, we've got all of our comments here about what every line does, but this time we're going to add a few bits. Just below that pin mode 13 output, we're going to type this, and again remember, make sure you keep it in the right case with the capitals and lowercase, because Arduino is case sensitive. We're doing serial dot begin bracket 9600 bracket semicolon. Right, what does that mean? So we've got serial dot begin, so we've got to begin the serial part of the Arduino, which is what we're doing. And then what's this 9600? That's called the baud rate. Easiest way to think about that, that is the speed that data is going to be sent between your computer and the Arduino and back again. So serial.begin baud rate, and we're going to set the baud rate at 9600. And we'll just comment that again. So begin serial port with 9600 speed. Just put it that way. It's a nice easy way of looking at it. After that, we're going to just send a message to the computer to say we are ready to go. So we're going to do serial dot println. That's short for print line. Serial.println. And then we need to use speech marks. So bracket then speech marks, and then we're going to say ready. And semicolon again. Always remember that semicolon at the end. So again, it's serial.println. Now the difference between print line and print like that is if we do print line, it automatically adds the enter key after it. So the next bit of data we receive will be on a new line. And that just makes it easier to read and easy to work with in the program. So serial.println ready, and we'll just say send a ready message to the computer. Perfect. Right. Let's go down here now. We're going to add in, we're going to add it in, not there, we're going to add it in just after we've put the LED on, just after it's gone high. We're going to put serial.println, and then we're going to put on. And again, make sure you've got that semicolon, serial.println on. Just put comment there, tell the computer the LED is on. There we go. What I'm going to do is just after that delay, I'm going to put a gap there. It just makes it easy to read. And then after we've turned the LED off, we're going to put serial.println off. There we go. Now I'm currently have my timings there set to half a second because of the demo last time. I'm going to just change that back to 1 second, which is 1000 milliseconds, just to make it, just because I feel like that's a good number. Okay, once you've done that, plug in your Arduino or your DenScript, whichever you might be using, to your computer. Again, make sure you have got it selected in the serial port. If you can't remember how to do that, check back on the last video. And then we're going to, again, make sure you've got the correct Arduino set. So it should be an Arduino Uno if you're using the DenScript Uno. And we're going to hit that upload button, which is the arrow key there. You'll see it's compiling it. And all being well, that should upload. It's just uploading now. And it's done uploading. So if you now go to Tools, Serial Monitor, what you can see is it's saying ready, and then on, off, and that is going in time with the LED flashing. If you're not seeing anything, just check you've got 9600 baud set there, so that we've got the same speed as what we had in the program. Now I can clear the output, and then I'll just get new data coming through, and if I hit the reset button on the Arduino, it will just start again. So now if we go back to our program here, and I change that back to half a second, and re-upload that, you'll see that we get the same thing, but it'll be coming through twice as fast. If we go again to Tools, Serial Monitor, you'll see it's coming through just as fast. There we go. So what we're doing now is we're actually getting some information back from the Arduino onto the computer. This is a really, really good way to it's called debugging, to get basic information. It's a good way to see inside the mind of the Arduino and the DenScript if you're trying to work out what's going on inside. And right now seems a bit trivial because we're just sending the words on and off, but trust me, you'll see later on how this can be useful. Anyway, that's how you do it. So let's go back to the main camera. So there you go, that easy. You've now learnt what serial communication is, how we can use it, and you've built a basic example of using serial communication between the DenScript and the computer. Next time, what we're going to do is we're going to build on this, and we're going to actually build some inputs to go with the DenScript using the tactile module from the DenScript Uno kit. It's a push button, or tactile switch these are called, and so we can actually get some physical inputs, like when you press the button the LED can flash, you can get some serial communication. We're going to have a look at what we can do there. So we're going to have a look at that, and we're also going to cover what variables are, and they are a very important aspect. So that is all to come though in the future. In the meantime, I hope you have a great day, go build some cool stuff, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you, goodbye.